Today's show is about the Go Trax scooter. It's all electric, and I want to do a 1-year review on it. To me, it's a pretty good scooter, and I researched a lot of different types of scooters, and this one seemed to be, you know, there was a sale, okay? So I purchased it. It was only 540 bucks. I got it. It said the weight limit is only 220, and I'm 235, so I kind of had an issue with that. I didn't want to break the motor or anything like that. After a year, 200 miles plus, it's actually still going strong. I live up on a pretty tall hill, and it doesn't quite go up as fast. It does like 5-6 miles an hour up the hill. So after a few times I stopped going up the hill. I just walk the scooter now because I don't know if it can handle my weight. I'm a pretty big guy, and the scooter is, you know, it doesn't have that capacity, I don't believe. So you can see I got a full charge here, and then when you in 193, but I walk it a lot, so it's definitely over 200 miles. It's got a nice little bell. Here's the power. It won't go until you scoot it. Has a nice bright headlight. Surprisingly, it shoots out all over the road. It's pretty good. Then you got these tires. When I first looked at them, I was like, this is not good tread. It's not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to do the job. But in reality, it does really well on the street. The bumps, it is like a solid rigid bicycle, and that's the issue you would have is you know, you're being jolted, but it's not too bad. I normally will squat when I see a big bump, or I'll hop up, and when I jump up, the whole front tire will come up, and it doesn't feel so bad. But it's easy to put in the car. You just put this down. It's pretty simple. I always put it in my car. I love this little bag holder. It's awesome because it'll hold your bag, and it'll hold a lot of weight. I usually go shopping and I put 2 bags up here. I also use the deck, and I put heavy loads, like I could put rock, and I put steel. I put a crate here first, and then I go ahead and put the load inside the crate. But let's see, the other night I put 4 gallons in the crate, and they were full gallons, so that's about 40 pounds. And you can see if you can't push the weight up the hill, you press the number 1. Let's see, there it goes. See, now it'll go. Whoops, I had the kickstand down. It'll move. You press the middle button, it'll go 3.5 miles an hour. And 3.5 miles an hour is enough good walking pace, and it'll pull all the weight you want. And then I have my lock, which is easy to set, easy to push. It's just real simple. I really like that. And of course, this is where your red thing connects up here. The brakes are really nice. You guys are hearing this cat. It's my neighbor's cat. She loves to come over here and visit. At any rate, when you first apply the brakes, it uses the regenerative braking first, and then as you squeeze tighter, it eventually grips the disc. So you're really putting more juice back into your battery. Now when I ride this, and I've taken this several times to see how far I can go on the charge, and it's always like 13, 15, maybe 16 miles. I can't get 20 miles out of it. It says that it can do 20, but again, I'm pretty heavy. It does do 20 miles an hour. That thing is pretty quick. I can boogie down the road at 20, and it takes my weight as long as there's no major hills like this one. But it does pretty good. I'm gonna go for a ride. Now I just rode up here. I rode up here. It was doing what, 15 miles an hour, 14. But you can see this is a pretty steep hill, and I normally walk this. I don't ride it. Terry will ride it out, but I can't. I don't want to ruin this thing. It's actually a really nice scooter, and I really enjoy riding it, so I don't want to mess it up. You can see I just rode up this, and it's still pretty steep. Comes up here. Another cool thing about this scooter is you don't need the power. You can actually just scoot it, get some exercise. That was all no power. That was all just kicking. That's what I like about it. Yeah, you could just kick scoot this thing. That's a cool thing. And it moves pretty good down the road. You can actually get pretty good speed just by kicking it, which is pretty awesome. And it goes pretty far. I enjoy riding it. It's actually really fun. My neighbor's cat again. Apparently they don't feed it enough. If you're heavy like me, you're not going to get the mileage you want. Although after a full year, I've gone pretty darn far, and it's actually taken me to the store with groceries, to the library, to the post office with packages. I've taken a lot of different things on this. I could even take the cat. It's got good braking. That regenerative braking is really, it's really strong. I mean, when you're going down a steep hill like this, it grips. It'll grip it, and it'll charge your battery a little bit. Depends on how long your hill is. But I do like the scooter. The braking is awesome. The bell is, I don't use it very often. But it is the bell. The bell does sound. Just no one is actually. I don't have a bike trail I go on, so I can't really like ding ding, get out of my way. But it does have some. It's really sturdy. It doesn't feel. There's nothing jiggly. It's pretty solid. I mean, I'm 235 pounds. Plus, you put grocery bags on there. You're looking at 250 maybe, and it still rides me down the road. Not up the hill. I won't do that because I don't want to bust it. But I will take it down the road and back to the library, to the, packages. I mean, I had a crate here full of water and then some scrap metal. So I just push it, it just holds all the weight. I don't really use the electric motor assist, but I just push it. It's really easy to push it. It's like a bicycle. I mean, there's no resistance at all. So you can easily kick scoot this. That's the cool thing about it. You can kick scoot this down the road. I've ran out of power, and I kick scooted it most of the way home, but there's a little help there. Do you like the scooter? Hey, do you like that scooter? Yeah? You want the scooter, don't you? You want that scooter? Thanks for watching my show. Got a new friend.